Morning everyone, it is currently 7 a.m. Ooh, I'm an early bird. I'm like one of those people, I just like to get shit done in the morning. So every morning I wake up at about 4:30 and I go for my jog. It helps clear my head, gets me ready for the day, energizes me, it gets my metabolism going, it gets, ooh, nearly whacked my poor light. It gets me like ready for the day, gets me in a great headspace, and like I said, it really helps with the whole digestion, if you know what I mean. Yes, I do that. And then in here, I have got my coffee because my little chipped coffee mug that I made. When you're not like one of those fun kids cafes when you can paint your own mug, yeah, I'm like a big kid. I'm like, yes, Jax wants to paint. Then I sit there agonizing for like 6 hours thinking, shit, what the fuck am I gonna paint? Anyway, I settled with this. In case you haven't noticed, I have an affinity for the symbol. And so, finished my coffee. It's just like every morning, coffee with almond milk, sometimes with a little bit of coconut oil in, and then I have my lemon water. So all this is just plain water with lemon squeezed in. Again, digestion. Let's talk about our bowels at 7 in the morning. The average person might want to talk about something funny that they saw on TV, or maybe something that they're planning to do in the day. I like to start off by talking about my bowels and my digestion. I will see you in the kitchen. Alright, now this is Jax's favorite meal of the day, which is breakfast. I know I say that about every meal, but I actually mean it about breakfast. Like, I start planning my breakfast while I sleep at night. So sometimes I make overnight oats and I leave it in the fridge, but today I didn't have any left, so I'm just gonna make it from scratch in front for you guys and have it warm. So I've just got like some oatmeal in my jar here. Here I've got some coconut milk. Sometimes I use almond milk, sometimes I use coconut milk, depending on what I feel like that day. I'm gonna give it a bit of a stir. A little bit more. Some people like their porridge really gooey, some like them runny, whatever you're into. I'm going to have a scoop of almond butter because it is amazing. I like to use it in dressings as well. I have some left over that I'm going to use for lunch. It's like this little Asian dressing that I make. I love it. Oh, it already smells like almonds. Okie dokie. So we've got that, and then what I like to do is add some banana in. I don't talk like this all the time. That's a lie. I do. I talk to myself like this alone in my room. And I'm going to nuke this just for like a minute and a half. Okie, so that is nuked, and then I found some agave because I got me some serious sweet tooth. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I weird sound effects, right? And then I had loads of these pomegranates left, which I'm also probably going to use for lunch because I went a bit overboard on them. I do something where I really like a food, I get obsessed with it, I eat it to the point where I can never eat that food again. I'm trying to think, what have I done it with recently? Well, at the moment, I'm on a bit of a pomegranate binge, but that's fine. I mean, they're really high in fiber, they're high in iron, so I'm getting something from it. And plus, the seeds are fun to chew. They're sweet in oatmeal, and they're nice in, oh, look at that. Like, hold on. Let me do this pro style, guys. And here you have an easy little jar of oatmeal. You can leave this in the fridge to have it as overnight oats. Just mix it all up and it is amazing. You just... Hey guys, so this is my lunch. Again, like a surprise, it's boiling outside, not like it would have cooled down since this morning. But I'm just going to make a bit of a butter bowl today. And so for lunch, I've got some lettuce in here. As you guys saw, it's just like plain lettuce, and then because I love me some butter bowls. So all I've got here is like plain raw sugar snap peas. Now you can steam them, but I freaking love these raw. Like crunching on them, they're like the texture of a carrot without actually being carrot, because we all know Jax doesn't know how to portion control around carrots. Another thing I have here, which is great, like you can meal prep this, and that is just like plain quinoa. I'm gonna get my spoon, just put some of that on there. Quinoa is really high in protein. It's so good for you. It's so filling. It has a complete protein count. It actually has more amino acids and protein than a lot of meats out there. It's easy for your body to digest. Sometimes I make my oats with quinoa flakes. Other times I just like the taste of oatmeal. Then another thing I'm putting on here is just some raw tomatoes, which are high in lycopene, like good for your skin. I was really in the mood for something fresh today. Something fresh, light, and filling. Oh, it looks so pretty. I like eating with colors. Like if I'm excited with the way my food looks, then that's great. But if I'm not, then oh God help us. And then another thing I'm just doing is sprinkling on a little bit of pomegranate seeds because I got me a sweet tooth. And so what I've made here, this is the dressing that pretty much makes the salad. So you can have the most like bland and simple salad, and you just got to put this bad boy on it. So what's in here is a bit of almond butter. Now almond butter is so high in fats, high in protein, amazing for you, keeps you full. A little bit of my gluten-free tamari, and then a tiny bit of sesame oil. And like I said, you can have the most plain salad or even just like plain quinoa. You add this dressing to it and it just completely changes the dish. So let's just add some of that. Make it look pretty. I don't think there's anything pretty about this dressing though, unfortunately. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. And then the last thing I'm adding, which I'm kind of obsessed with at the moment, is this nutritional yeast. So all it is it's just like nutritional yeast flakes. I'm someone that I struggle to digest yeast or anything with it in, but somehow my body is absolutely fine on these. You can add them to like make cheese sauces, casseroles. I might show you a different way to make it for tonight, but I will put some on as well right now. Ooh, and you know what, I think, yeah, Jax wants some, I want some chia seeds on this. Adds like a nuttiness as well, so the nuttiness of the almonds, like the almond butter and the chia seeds and the quinoa, it's like, this might look gross, like eating from the spoon that I use this, but I'm the only one that eats chia seeds, so. Okay. People like soaking them and having them to be like really jelly, which I freaking love. Like my overnight chia seed pudding, amazing. But I like it just as much crunchy. So I'm just gonna add a bit more of these pomegranate seeds on top, just a bit of extra sweet. And that was like an easy 5-ingredient salad, so simple to put together. It's really light on your stomach, but really filling. And yes, I highly recommend this salad. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm one of those people, do you ever think about your next meal while you're eating your current meal? So I'll be eating lunch and I'll be thinking, shit, what am I gonna make for dinner? I'm like one of those people, I plan meals ahead. Like I'm constantly thinking about food. When I'm going to sleep at night, I'm like, what am I gonna have for breakfast? So, yep. Hashtag foodie problems. So I will see you in my next clip. Okay, so what I thought I'd make for dinner tonight, what I'd show you guys, is my stuffed jacket potato. Now this is great because You can like meal prep so easy, like early on in the week. You can cook your potatoes like way beforehand, and then just like take them out the fridge and then customize whatever like type of toppings you want. They're like the Buddha bowls of potatoes. So I've just got 2 potatoes here. I'm gonna cut them in half. Okay. 2 seconds. And then we're gonna scoop it. I wanna scoop my potatoes in the jar. It's like dinner and a show. Jax gets to sing and she dances. So she's not gonna dance for you right now because around sharp objects in a hot oven, you don't want Jax to dance. Mash that bad boy up. And then to the mashed potatoes, you want to add half an avocado. Make sure it's soft so like it mashes nice and easily. Okie 2 seconds. I'm gonna add a teeny bit of coconut oil. You know I'm all about them healthy fats. Like a tiny bit. It also makes it like really smooth and creamy, so you don't need like all these sauces to pile up on top of it, and like this is amazing as it is. That, and I'm gonna put a teeny bit of mustard in. If I can open up the mustard. Wait a second. Come on. This is what those gains are for. Aha. Hashtag overachiever. So I'm really the only one that eats this stuff. I can double dip. You guys can't though. Like if you live in a family, don't say I double dip because Jax told me to. Because they'd be like, who the fuck is Jax? She makes tasty vegan food. She's my friend. I am your friend. Scoop your mixture into the potatoes. It's like a cute little. It looks like a sailboat with gangrene. But trust me, the tastiest gangrene infected sailboat you'll ever have. So now that we've separated our little gangrene sailboats, I'm gonna put it on a plate or on my chopping board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to go with like on the side of this, here's some sweet corn. Ooh, Jackson's smoking. Some kidney beans. To this mixture, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon. I really love the taste of lemon. So there's lemon in here, a little bit of salt and pepper. And then a teeny bit of tamari. And then I don't know about you guys, but I'm crazy about my spicy food. I think I add chili to chili. My favorite place was in the US, like at the farmer's market. There's this hot sauce shop. Oh my god. And that is just like a little fun side salad to have on the side. And that is gonna be my dinner. And the thing is I like about this is like Netflix sort of food. Just pick it up, chew on it, it's got your fats, it's got everything. And then of course after this I'm gonna need something sweet. So I'll check in with you guys and see what I decide to have. So the sweet tooth has officially come out to play, and it's like, Jax, focus. So what I am snacking on, so this is like my favorite thing. I get it from a place like just across the road from my house called The Raw Place. And I always, oh, something in my eye. I always tell myself I'm just gonna have like one or two, or like I try and make it last a few days, but I'm just not one of those people. I just don't portion control. I don't know, maybe in a past life I was like a beggar, and like that's why this time I'm just like, if I see food, I gotta eat it. Or maybe it's just because I really like food. So what they are is they are, let's see if I can get you to focus, snowball truffles. All that's in here is shredded coconut, cacao powder, cacao butter, dates, walnuts, almonds, and pink Himalayan salt. And I had, okay, so I had a few after breakfast. Just so you know, I've gone through half a tub already today, and then this is the new one. But it's the dates that fill you up, and it's so sweet. And I can't finish a meal unless I've had something sweet. My body's like, what are you doing to me? So yeah, it was so good. I snack on that while watching Netflix, and I like to have my tea with it as well. So I've got my tea next to my bed, and then just now I'll have a bath. So I'm like really one for doing nice things for your body, looking after yourself. And I go to Lush to get my bath bombs, and then that way I just chill, I soak in it, I play my Zen music. I've got my Himalayan salt lamp. This is my stressed out area, so I do two things when I'm stressed. I burn incense and I bake. So I'm a stressed baker. Not safe for Jax, I know. And like I have like this cool little Zen vibe area that I just, whew, I go to my happy place. Like, you know, in Hot Rod when he's falling down the mountain, he's like, I need to go to my quiet place. I had that moment too, and it's right in front of you. So yeah, I'm just going to snack on these, do some more editing, and then I'm going to have my bath. So I'm all bathed now, ready for bed, got my tea next to my bed, gonna do some more editing. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what else you want to see, or if you'd rather see different content. I'm more than happy to take you through some Tabata workouts, and good luck on your road to recovery. We're all doing it together, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Mwah.